Guys, I did it. I replaced my GTX 660 and I finally have a GPU that can handle Wayland. The first thing that I did was install hyprland and waybar and the works so that I can get something that I liked. This is going to be a pretty short video because at the end of the day, this doesn't really change anything with my workflow. It was just something I was interested in trying, and now I'll be using this for the foreseeable future. This is my rice. It's pretty basic. Something that I find actually very appealing about hyprland is how it is configured almost exactly like i3. The syntax is very similar, except here you have a full animations library built into it. But you've probably read the title of this video and have come to the conclusion that I'm not here to glaze hyprland or talk about cool things that I've done with hyprland. No, this is gonna be a little more cynical. This is where the turn's tabled. So I use an IME when typing in Japanese because you need to. And for the longest time under X11, I was using ibus mozg. I don't know how to say it. And I've honestly used it for basically the entire time of me using Linux. So I thought I'll just use this on hyprland, except I couldn't. You see, Wayland is still very quirky with experimental software like hyprland. And not all X11 centric applications have adapted to Wayland. This can lead to you getting some unexpected behaviors. One of these unexpected behaviors, for example, is your super key being locked down for seemingly no reason while using a web browser. You may also have your IME candidate window autofocus pop up for a second and then exit, leaving you only able to type like 1 character per second without any candidate choosing. So I found some guides online on how I might be able to fix this, and this is where it left me. I decided I would just use FCITX 5 because that's what a lot of people have recommended, and I also read that it works fairly well across different environments. I replaced ibus with FCITX 5, and what the hell is this? Yo. So I think my explanation that I recorded was pretty bad, so instead I'm replacing it with this one I'm recording instead. Wayland does not have a global coordinate system for regular clients, so for native Wayland client, it is impossible for FCITX to place a Wayland surface at a certain position. In order for the pop-up window to be placed at the correct position, there are the following cases, and then it lists below the following cases which would allow for this to happen. I guess Firefox doesn't meet these requirements. The candidate window spawns right on top of where I'm typing. This doesn't happen in Chrome, Foot, Discord, even in Emacs. So at the moment, the only way I can type in Japanese reliably is by using Chrome, which to many of you, you may be like, oh, okay, that's not big of a deal because you moved to Chrome anyways. Behind the scenes, I was actually experiencing a lot of random performance throttling, so I had actually gone back to Firefox for a few weeks. So now I have to go back to Chrome in order to be able to type in Japanese at all. The plus sides are that I haven't really gotten any of that weird Chrome throttling, so maybe this is a plus, but I spent about 2 days trying to figure out how to properly type in Japanese. I just thought it would be like important to document for other people who may have the same issues when installing hyprland and wanting to type in Japanese. In conclusion, software sucks. The biggest mistake we've made as a society was the Industrial Revolution, and I propose we all go back to banging rocks together. Thanks for watching.